doing? Hello and welcome to the Gorilla Gaming server. Today we'll be going over tonight's event and we'll be discussing a little bit about the player of the month. I am Captain Ronnie.
And I'm Nuclear Santa.
And I hope you enjoy. So tonight's event, we're going to be going over a few rover designs and say, we're just going to have a look and see what we've got there. My little Nuclear Santa. We've got some, like these white ones here, you see that they're the lunar ones we used on an event previously on the moon. And I'm not sure what they're going to do on here, but they're pretty good stock. So let's see. Don't criticise this design, Santa. I could see you eyeing it up. Just to show you guys, at the moment the server's currently running 14 out of 20, so we're trying to get that up to the 20 mark so we can increase the players a bit more. So the sim speed's doing pretty well considering how many players we've got. This is turning into a mission of rescue. What are you doing? Have you got at least got a hinge or anything on that?
No. I'm just like stopping it from rolling further onto it.
You're not. So basically this pipe needs to be put down onto that down there. Right. Oh, that was a smooth little move.
I can't
What are you doing?
So Clang has possessed my ship.
You're like a
And
flag. Oh.
Hmm.
Well, while we're waiting for your vehicle to be unclanged, while you admin your terrible design, I'm just gonna watch in the background disappear and reappear magically. Player of the month. So I've spoken a little bit about it, and a few players have heard me talk about it. But other than sending out bit of information, sorry, I'm just watching your. What is it doing? I don't even want to know. That the whole gist of it is more like a loyalty program that I'm setting up. So, once a month, the guys, obviously we get a few donations from a few of the players, and that is all contributed to either the server or likewise. But since we've got a little surplus, I thought we'll give it back to the actual community, and the best player within the server, and I mean say within the community, not the server. So I believe that we'll gift them a game from the community. So I've got a list of 5 games, and I'll get them to show up on the screen while we're talking here. And they're pretty good games. And I own pretty much all of them, and I can say that things like Kerbal Space Program. How have you not owned Kerbal Space Program, Nuclear?
I don't know. I did try it a while ago, but that was when I was doing A levels. I didn't have time, and then other things came up.
Yeah, no, it's one of those. Say if you're into space engineers, I say Kerbal Space Program is like actually to do with physics. Space engineers, as you can see, you can see it's being lifted at the moment. This physics, but how is it going to end? I'm going to follow this while we're talking. So, yeah, the whole gist of it was to give back, and I don't know about you, but part of the community is quite fun. Being part of all of it is the best part of it. Other than when they're smashing the pipe together. And yeah, it's not about who can make the best designs, or who does the most kills or anything like that. It's about who's the most helpful, who's the best person, more than the best player. So that I've got to say, Koi is obviously, he's up there. A lot of people have voted for Koi, and being head admin as he is, it's pretty good for him, because obviously it means that he's doing something right. You've had a couple votes as well, Nuke. So that a few players have voted for you because you've been quite helpful to them. We've got a couple for JARIK. So JARIK's been. So it feels like pretty much most of the admin team are being selected. I've only had one vote for me. That was myself. No, someone voted for me. I can't remember. I have to have a look through the logs. But yeah, no, I'll say who do you think? Who do you think's player of the month?
I don't know. I think Koi has put a lot of work into the server recently. In particular, he's been fixing a lot of the issues that come up.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Like the main thing is obviously being the head admin. Like he's pretty much dealt with. Like I did say to him, I said I'm gonna sort of become a little bit hands off with the space engineers part, so I can focus on developing into other games, so we can broaden the community. I want to go into post-scriptum. At the moment we've got about 7 players, but obviously that's including the guys that are inside space engineers. It's one of those. It'll be nice to move to another game as well. But they're moving the pipe. They are moving the pipe. They've got to reorientate the pipe now and match the merge blocks together. And as soon as they do that, there's a surprise coming for them. Yeah, so you would say Koi. Koi is your main vote?
Yes, I think Koi has, by quite a long way, he has put most work into the server apart from yourself.
Yeah, no. To be honest, he's probably done more effort in the server than myself. I say I'm more of just a gatherer, and I lack some vision, as you can tell by this design of this event. You can see it's. I asked the guys to turn up in rovers, and thankfully they brought their transporters with them. But yeah, this is the thing, is this is an engineering game, and I believe you need to engineer your problem and fix it, or engineer around your problem.
To teaching new players, sometimes the hard way.
Yeah, as you can tell here, these guys are slowly but surely working their way on this pipe. As soon as this is put in, this means it is all out war. And I think we've passed into night. We're slowly moving into night now.
We're getting there, yeah.
Yeah, not far from it. Right, we're gonna zoom forward up until the next part of the event when Koi appears.
So that has been the Guerrilla Gaming server. I've been Nuclear Santa.
And Captain Ronnie.
Thank you and good night.